It was Christmas Eve. It was Christmas Eve, and Tyler said, "You want to be in a band?" And I said, "Yeah." "You want to play bass?" "Yeah, that sounds great." "Who's in it?" "It's Cole from Cactus. Remember him?" "Yeah." And his friend Derek." "Oh, cool."
We were both in the marching band, both on the drum line, and we started a band called Magical Music Band, which was just the two of us. And then basically after high school, we started another band called Kid Mountain. Kid Mountain, Kid Mountain, woo! Kid Mountain. What are we gonna play? Yeah, let's go. Woo! Our musical influences are pretty broad.
Paul McCartney, as a bassist, Paul McCartney is playing and sound.
Like a metal band called The Fall of Troy. The Cure, I feel like there's a lot of Cure in Kid Mountain.
Sonic Youth, for me, I think.
It just has to be catchy and like get stuck in your head and you're always singing the same thing over and over again. Like, that's really what I love.
The writing process for Kid Mountain typically is Cole comes up to us with a song that he's written and played a lot by himself, alone in his room, possibly crying.
Like I always try to make it mean something to me, so I usually like cry.
Most likely crying.
Most likely crying.
Yeah, he's crying.
And
he's a
takes it to us and says, "Check out this song." And then we go downstairs and we put a beat to it, we put a groove to it, and we put a melody to it.
Yep.
And it like just fleshes it out.
Yeah, I mean it's like hit or miss. Like sometimes like he'll play a song and we'll play to it, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Like we'll just try again later.
Well, I cry a lot during my songs when I play them by myself.
My brakes have given out on this car, so hopefully they don't give out again. Hey, Dad. Hey, my brakes gave out again. What did he say to do? First thing he said, "I told you." What did he say? He said just pump the brakes and leave yourself a lot of distance.
I'm the one who mostly books the gigs. I don't know why nobody feels.
I might have one.
You might have one. Okay. Well, either way, I don't know. I don't. Cole, I mean, booked maybe one or two. Derek booked one. But I'd say I'm the one that's pretty much emailing everybody and trying to get into certain places.
Yeah, you're like the secretary of the band.
Yeah, I'm sort of the secretary. I handle the money and the gigs and all that good stuff.
The Yahoo emails in your name.
The emails, yeah.
Actually, I could probably even do without a stand. Away. Recording at a real studio is really expensive, and they charge you by the hour.
Mostly we recorded ourselves because it's very expensive to pay someone else to do it.
Yeah.
And we have a friend who has nice equipment.
Like we record everything separate. We usually start off with the drums.
Yeah, you sort of get the drums down first, and then everybody just kind of build from there, put everything separately through there. But there's always like rough tracks of guitar just so we can make sure that we're all on the same point.
And sometimes even I'll still be like working on a song, like a song won't be completely finished before we start recording it.
The time, it takes forever. And you have to do things over and over again.
Yeah, but you know what? It only really took us about a month to get everything done, which is, I think it's pretty impressive.
True.
Like, we knew we were gonna record an album, but we had no songs.
Oh, I'm working on this day, you're working on that day, we can't do it until Thursday.
Yeah, but you know what? We still got it done pretty quickly, considering. And that's not like scheduling with like a studio or something where you have to wait for them to be available and yourself to be available with like, you know, 4 people.
That's true.
So I think it was actually, I think it ran a lot smoother. I'd say.
I thought that was a really difficult but interesting way of doing things, but it all came out really well, I guess.
Don't tell Cole, but he gets a little picky sometimes. You can tell Cole.
I think obviously it's would be anyone's dream to make albums all the time and be a full-time band, and that's all you do and that's how you make your money.
I think that my goal in this band is just to keep making music and to have something to look back on someday.
So I don't know, we'll see what happens. I think just
yeah, I mean right now what we're doing is good enough for me. I'm having a lot.
Yeah, I mean as long as we're recording music and I'm, you know, making good music, I really enjoy the music we make. So that's enough for me.
That I can show my kids or something. It sounds really lame, but